this module, we're going to take a closer look at how the flow of traffic works on Pinterest and gain a better understanding of why Pinterest generates so much referral traffic. And once we've laid the foundation with that knowledge, you're then going to learn 26 different ways that you can drive massive traffic with Pinterest. To really understand the impact that Pinterest is having on traffic and the opportunity that that opens up for you, let's look at the results of a recent study that was done by Shopify. Now, if you're not familiar, Shopify is the back-end e-commerce provider to over 25,000 online stores. So their sample was wide and broad and really gave them an opportunity to dive deep into the true traffic results that are created by Pinterest. Here are the impressive results of that study. For one, Pinterest is now the third most popular social network in the world based on the amount of referral traffic that it generates. Now that's at the time of this recording, but Pinterest and Twitter at the moment are neck and neck, so they could move up to number 2 very shortly. The other thing that they discovered that was interesting is that pins that have a price tag associated get 36% more likes than those without. They also learned that buyers that are referred from Pinterest are 10% more likely to buy, and that because of the visual nature of Pinterest, brands have found it much easier to connect with their target market on Pinterest and to capitalize on that 10%. The other thing that's really quite interesting is that the average order that originates from a pin on Pinterest is $80. Even on Facebook, the average order is only $40. So I'm sure you're really starting to see the importance of having a strong marketing and traffic campaign that you roll out on Pinterest. Now, if you'd like to look at all of the details behind this infographic, you can go to shopify.com/infographics/Pinterest. So which came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, in order to generate massive traffic, you need to have quality images. You need to make sure that your images are optimized, that they are the right size and height and width, that they have proper calls to action, and that you've embedded quality links. These are all important components of having a quality graphic. Now, traffic is a two-way street. You're going to be driving traffic to Pinterest, to your boards, and to your pins, and then you're also going to be driving traffic from your pins to other links. The 26 strategies that you're about to learn are going to cover both. So let's get started with strategies 1 through 10, which are going to focus on driving traffic to Pinterest. Now, some of these are more basic, more common sense, and some of them are a little bit more detailed and creative, but the combination of all of these strategies will have you generating massive traffic before you know it. Traffic tip number 1 is to send an email to your list, letting them know that you're now on Pinterest, and then include an invitation for them to be able to click the link to sign up and join you on Pinterest. Make sure when you send this email that you include a screenshot of one of your boards and tease them a little bit so that they get a sneak peek of the great content that you're going to be showcasing on Pinterest. Traffic tip number 2 is to use a subtle pop-up or a static call to action bar on your website that guides your visitors to take action by joining you on Pinterest. Now, 2 of my personal favorites, if you don't have one that you already use, are Foo Bar and Hello Bar. If you're not familiar with Hello Bar, it just provides a simple, unobtrusive way to put a call to action at the top of your website so that you can tell your viewers what you want to do and make it a quick, easy click for them to get there. The general rule in sales is that it's easier to engage a warm market than it is a cold market. So traffic tip number 3 is to go after your warm market and use Pinterest's built-in invite function to invite your Facebook friends as well as your Twitter followers to join you on Pinterest. Now, sticking with the theme of going after a warm market, traffic tip number 4 is to use social media to grow social media. So what do I mean by that? Share news of your Pinterest account and all the exciting things that you'll be featuring on all of your other social media accounts. This can include YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Google+. It doesn't matter which social media platforms you're on, just share news that you're also now on Pinterest to drive traffic to your Pinterest boards. Traffic tip number 5 is to put links to your Pinterest account in each of your blog posts and articles. You can do this both in the form of text links as well as image links. So be sure to maximize your use of both. Traffic tip number 6 is to include a link to your Pinterest page in your email signature. Now the address for your Pinterest page is simply pinterest.com/your username, but if for whatever reason you don't remember it, you can just click on your name and it will bring up your username right in the address bar. Traffic tip number 7 is to feature a pin of the week and email the image of that pin to your list. You also want to make sure that you have a link for them to visit your board so that they can see more images and learn about the different things that you're showcasing on Pinterest. Traffic tip number 8 is to add the Follow Me on Pinterest button to your blog or website. Pinterest has provided tools to make this process very simple. So just log into your Pinterest account, hover over About, click on Pin It button, and you'll be taken to the goodies page where you can download the code for this. Traffic tip number 9 is to set up a community board and then invite your clients, your followers, prospects, your goldfish, your friends. It really doesn't matter who. Just try and get as much activity as possible and invite everyone to visit your board and contribute a pin to that board. Another helpful hint is to actually set a theme for the board so that way you can watch the creativity of your community grow. And traffic tip number 10, which is the final tip in this series for driving traffic to your Pinterest account, is to leverage the RSS feed that Pinterest has built into your profile. You want to promote this feed to your audience. I've provided the feed address here for you, and it's feed://pinterest.com/your username/feed.rss. A little bit of a mouthful, but absolutely worth promoting to your target audience.